Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. Today I'm here with Brook from BaitClips. And Brook, you've got a really innovative design that I think is really going to catch on here. And it has to do with storing and securing A-rigs, either securing them to your rod, or when you have them on deck, or even when you're storing the rods with the A-rigs under deck. Man, this is a great product, and I've seen a lot of these things come down the pipe. I've had the problem in myself in the past, and I think this is going to be the one that's going to be the real deal here. So can you tell us a little bit about the bait clip, and then I'm going to ask you to show us how you use them and how this thing works.
Yeah. So any angler out there that's used an A-rig, umbrella rig before knows how much of a pain in the butt they can be. They can be such a pain in the butt that sometimes we choose not to put them on our deck at all. And so the bait clip is here to improve the A-rig user experience by allowing us to take this and go from here to here.
Show us how you did that.
So this is the bait clip, and the bait clip is a pocket-sized self-aligning clip or clamp. And think of it as like a tiny plastic handcuff. It's been modified to include a rubberized gripping surface on the inside, so when you're securing baits, there's no need to find a hook keeper, and it's also soft enough that it won't damage your line or your rod blank. Okay, so when we're using it to secure the Alabama rig, right, it's just as simple as folding the Alabama rig up, right, putting it against our rod, placing the bait clip over, and then with one hand I can secure it super quickly.
That's pretty easy, straightforward solution to this problem. I've been using these for the last 2 or 3 weeks. I just met you 2 or 3 weeks ago, and they've really been handy for me, because here in the Delta I'll have 2 or 3 A-rigs set up at one time. We're not only fishing for largemouth bass, but we're fishing for striper out here. Mm-hmm. It really helps me when these are under deck. Everything is secured, and it's not coming in contact with other crankbaits or chatterbaits or whatever else I have on there. So this has been a real time saver and frustration saver for me. So you're just out with these. They're on the market now, and I know you've told me. I want to hit Rob up out at the Bass Hole. I think you brought some out there this morning.
I did.
Rob's got some out at the Bass Hole. Where else can they get these products?
Yeah, so we've got a website, but in the last week we've delivered product to the Bass Hole, which is on Bethel Island. Clear Lake Bait and Tackle in Redbud, we'll have them within the next week. And then 599 Fresno Bait and Tackle is currently carrying them as well. So,
and I see that in your packs, they come 3 in a pack. Mm-hmm. What's the price point when it comes to buying 3 of them?
Price point on a 3-pack is $21.99, so that's around $6.99 a unit. And then you can buy individual as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if you're not sold on this, I'd suggest going out and picking up one. If you guys are A-rig fishermen, especially guys up there, I know Jimmy's going to sell a lot of these up there at Clear Lake Bait and Tackle, because A-rigs are so big up there. You're going to want 3 of them. You might want 6 of them, because I know a lot of those guys get a little crazy when it comes to A-rig fishing. Yeah. But man, I just want to thank you for coming out and giving me the opportunity to introduce everybody, maybe the first to introduce you guys to these bait clips. I think you might have something here, and it might go big. For all you guys that are maybe national and you're not out here in California, you can get them on your website.
Yep, we are starting to distribute wholesale to whoever's interested. So,
all right, I think that about covers it. So thanks so much for coming down here and doing this for me, and for everybody else out there. Mm-hmm. Don't forget to get your bait clips. We'll see you guys on the river.